Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. I'm throwing all my stuff on the floor here. Of course, as soon as I start, there's like fuzzy on my fuzz. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I got it. I got it. It was a piece of the brush there. Anyways, okay. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm Lynn Browder, and I'm making a mess. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So here I am, painting the rest. So I am just making some flower heart thing. I talk about this all the time, but if you're new to my paintings, my son Owen, he does the back, and we've been doing this for years, and he does more of it on his own. We still go back and clean it up some, but he really helps with that. And then I paint all kinds of different things, but today I'm going to do heart, kind of. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so just see what we come up with here. Doing just very loose kind of vine around the heart part, and then I'm gonna do some flowers. But what I was starting to say earlier, when I I get sidetracked just a little bit here and there. I shake just a little bit, and so sometimes when I'm doing different things, it's hard to get straight lines or specific things in specific places. I'm now laughing, and everything seems to be making me laugh today. And specific people, I write all the time, and even though I'm quote unquote a writer, the English language is hard. And so you can excuse me, you can write something, and like there's so many ways to write too, and there, and just so many things. So it's always funny to me with words and vocabulary and language, and just so when I said specific, I went through like all the other terminology about specific, all of those things. So just kind of funny. My brain walked through all of it. Anyways, I had my brush, and then I think it rolled off. So I am gonna do a couple of flowers, just some random ones here. Ooh, and if you've watched before, that I put way too much paint on my paintbrush, and that was about where we were going to go with that. So I'm going to try to not do that. So I'm just going to make a mess today. And I hear all kinds of noises outside, bells going off, all kinds of things. So excuse me as I'm very distracted. I thought I would do this and everything would just, go through the process, but that's not always how it is, right? Oh, see what I mean? Too much paint on my paintbrush. Too much paint on my paintbrush. That's pretty much how I run my world with paint, is I'm always putting way too much paint on my paintbrush. So I painted one yesterday, and I'll show it in just a second. And when I painted it, I painted it very much in a hurry. I had about kind of like today. I had so many things that were going on, and when I painted it, I didn't really notice that it looked like there were faces or a lion in it, and I was thinking a lot about trees and just different things like that. And so when I looked at it later, I was kind of shocked to see the face in it. And so that was kind of cool. And you never know what's going to happen when you're doing different paintings. So just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. A lot of times I think I'm going in one direction, and then something completely different happens with it. And that's kind of how this is happening. But that's okay as well. That's okay as well. So almost there. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put anything in the middle, but I think I'll just leave it and kind of, do a few random little touch-ups. Some random little greens here and there. Okay. So that's our story for today. And I didn't even hardly talk about anything. Oh. I was very much concentrating on my painting here. So, I see. So Owen's had a much better day today, and I'm very thankful for that. And so that makes my days much calmer and happier and all the things. So I'm very happy about it. So, okay. Well, here we are. Oh, for Owen. Oh, I've got to show you the one from yesterday. L
This is a reminder.
B.
The Stop Fund
There we go. Stomp. I gotta work on that. This is one from yesterday. See the lion face? Owen stomps. And so my thought is a lot of kids do that. And so I'm trying to figure out how to kind of initiate something, like look to see if there's companies that put together things to like repair. Owen like is constantly stomping on my floorboards, and so they creak. And I had somebody come out and look at the underneath, and it's all fine, but because we have a basement. But I'd like to see if there's something that helps with that, because I'm sure there's other families, like we've had to get another table because Owen pushes on it, different things like that, and that's just part of the way he moves and jumps and life. So that was my reminder that I have to check on that. So anyways, all right, thank you so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles toodles.